This is not the happiest place on earth. And it's not the most magical place on earth either. This is the place where dreams come true. I think that's actually the motto for all Disney parks, but today we are hoping some dreams come true at Tokyo Disneyland!
We both love Disneyland so much. It really brings out the kid in us. I'm the real fan of Disneyland between the two of us, believe it or not.
This is our third Disney location to have visited. We are hitting the halfway point. There are 6. We've done Disney World and Disneyland in the US, and so we are so excited for our first international Disney. We've heard there's so many fun things here that are unique to Tokyo Disney. There's gonna be incredible food, rides we've never seen before, and I believe they're all gonna be in Japanese, so that'll be super fun. I'm just so excited to see the differences.
It'll be a good blend of our favorite rides that we've been on before and love so much, and a bunch of new stuff that makes it local.
Yay, let's go! They have like a selfie station over here. And I think all these people are waiting to use it.
Yeah.
As our Disney expert, we have iVEN here with the app, trying to optimize our time here, figure out which lines are worth waiting in now, which ones we anticipate going down, what the plans are for today.
Our first wager is to start at the jungle area. Start with the Jungle Cruise over here, which only has a 30-minute wait. I've seen that up at 45, 50. So that's the plan of action. Oh my God. Pirates of the Caribbean is sponsored by Kieran. That's so funny. One of the popular alcohol manufacturers.
They make rum?
They make a lot of drinks.
Do they make rum?
I don't know if they make rum, but...
Why is there rum gone?
That because Kieran didn't make enough.
Our first ride of Tokyo Disneyland, we are on Jungle Cruise. We're about to be on Jungle Cruise.
Next one.
I think what's gonna be kind of funny and fun is that like this is definitely gonna be one of the ones where like there will be a language barrier. Like there's a tour guide, you know, that's guiding you through. Of course, we've been on Jungle Cruise before, and hopefully we can follow along even though the tour will be in Japanese. That was the most realistic Jungle Cruise experience because likely if you were an explorer, you would be traveling to a country where you don't speak the language and you would be getting guides that you're, you know, not fully able to communicate with, and you're just kind of reacting to their inflection like, oh, they seem scared, is it a crocodile? And it is. So yeah, so honestly, that was the most authentic possible Jungle Cruise experience you could have. That was awesome. And what was super fun too is that we went through this tunnel where there were these projections. They don't have that on the Jungle Cruise in Orlando, so that was super cool to see how the walls were changing as we were in there. So fun.
And this whole section, the whole jungle section, smells so delicious.
So
oh my gosh. I'm making me so hungry right now. I think this curry popcorn is what we've been smelling. Even though the line is huge, we just have to do it.
While iVEN waits in that massive line, let's talk a little bit about Tokyo Disneyland. This is one of 6 Disney amusement parks in the world. 2 in America, 1 in Shanghai, 1 in Hong Kong, and 1 in Paris. But this is the only one in the world that is not owned or managed at all by Disney. It's a licensing deal, and I'm not gonna lie, there are some places where that is a little apparent that we'll talk about later. But there's also some places where compared to the Disneys we've been to before, it really shines, like prices. Tickets cost around $50, which is less than a third of what they cost most days in parks in America right now. And the prices for food and merchandise are so much more reasonable. Plus, public transportation to get here is super easy. You can stay in the incredible city of Tokyo and get here by metro in 45 minutes. There's some things that make it so wonderfully apparent that you are in Japan when you're in the park, like classic Japanese toilets with heated seats, a bidet, and music to cover any unpleasant sounds being made. Also the soap, if it worked, which should come out in a perfect Mickey ear shape. And the food! Tokyo Disneyland is known for its food. Almost made it!
It smells absolutely delicious. Tokyo Disneyland is known for their flavored popcorn. This is the first one we're stopping at. Curry popcorn. The smell was just too good to pass up. That is good. Almost makes it like extra savory. The curry seasoning on top. Mild. It's not like a spicy curry by any means. It's got that nice peppery, the spicy flavor to it without being chili hot. That was really good. I've been here, haven't been here, but want to go here. Been here, haven't been here. Been there, born there, been there.
Are you ready to get this song stuck in your head for the rest of the day?
It's a small world after.
And It's a Small World is already in like every language when you're on it, even in the US. So you really won't be able to tell that this one's in Japanese. Doing the It's a Small World ride and like seeing places that we've been, you know, seeing the Taj Mahal, seeing the rugs and being taken back to our time in Turkey. Seeing the safari animals and being reminded of our time in Kenya and being reminded of the places that we want to go in the future. It's like, it's something that gets richer with each time we go. We left It's a Small World just in time for the end of the parade. Something different about this park versus at home is that literally everyone is sitting down watching, which is so lovely because we're in the back standing and we have such a good view. Cinderella in front of her castle. Wait, here? Splash Mountain? I got the... We're gonna talk about how the park is different, and yet all of the first rides we're hitting are classics. So it is cool to be able to experience the classics, whether you're in California, whether you're in Florida, whether you're in Tokyo.
We're in line for Splash Mountain right now. When we got on, it was right after a show, so it's 45-minute wait. It's already back up to 60 minutes. So I think we made the right call.
And we're about to get inside. It feels like real progress. We're gonna be in the front. Here we go. And this is why you don't spend a lot of time fixing your hair or makeup on a day at Disney, because I feel like my face and like the front of my head got completely soaked.
I'm drenched. Look at my glasses. And this is after I cleaned one side.
Whew. Okay, Splash Mountain has us a little bit chilly, so it was time for some more warm food. So we got the 40th anniversary bun. It has a little 40 on it in the shape of Mickey Mouse, and it's so warm. You can see the steam coming off. This is the Mickey Ukiwa bun. So it's this like yummy curried chicken, very finely chopped chicken in this yummy sweet and savory sauce. And the bun is like just bouncy and delicious the way the bread only is here in Japan. This is so good. I kind of feel bad though because it was so cute and I feel like guilty eating this cute thing. This is totally different. Whoa. Like a chicken sausage that like wraps around the actual face of Mickey. This is pretty delicious. I thought the line was pretty ridiculously long, but for how cute it is and how good it tastes, I get it. I do get it. And we got our second popcorn of the day. Flavored popcorn is a thing here at Tokyo Disneyland. Scattered throughout the park, it's almost like a gotta catch 'em all situation. But we found a white chocolate matcha flavor. Like matcha, the very strong, delicious, kind of bitter Japanese green tea with white chocolate to sweeten it up. I have high hopes. Look at how fun and green this is. What a great combo. Matcha itself has a little bit more bitter of a flavor. You know, you taste that kind of bitter leafiness. The white chocolate comes in and it adds the perfect amount of sweetness to pair with it. And then the kind of salty popcorn is the perfect way to present both of these flavors in a delicious melody. That was good stuff. This might beat the curry popcorn. That was good too.
Should we just do it? Because who knows if we'll be back in this area?
Yeah, why not?
Back to back popcorn.
Popcorn on popcorn on popcorn, but let's get in line instead of just standing here. This is a line?
Yeah.
It wraps around?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Soy sauce and butter popcorn. Let's try. I'm too excited. It is definitely winning the most interesting popcorn of the day so far. It like makes the popcorn more crisp and almost gives it this like nutty sweetness to it. That's strange. Of course, very savory. The soy sauce adding a good amount of salt in there. Probably the saltiest popcorn yet too, which is really nice. This is my favorite savory one so far. I really, really like the white chocolate matcha. There's a very good savory option. Oh yeah, no, I do think this one's my favorite. That is delicious. Soy sauce, butter popcorn. Winner.
While iVEN was in line for popcorn, I got a little shopping done. It is so fun to see the huge variety of chopsticks and chopstick rests, beautiful dishware, and super fun plushies. There are buns and churros like they sell at the park, and cherry blossom kimono editions of Mickey and Minnie. But most importantly, honestly, it's been embarrassing. Everybody here is decked out, everybody here is matching, everybody has the cool Disney merch, and we just look so basic. So, it was time. Woohoo! We got our Mickey ears.
I love mine so much. Burgers,
so
hamburgers.
Good. And mine is the 40th anniversary edition. We still aren't matching. We're not completely cool, but we're much cooler. We fit in a lot better now. So much cheaper than they are at the Disney parks in the United States right now. These cost around $14 for this limited edition 40th anniversary ears. And yours were around
These
the same,
were 12.
right? 12! Oh, wow, what a deal. So now we are decked out and ready to keep exploring. So I don't know if this is like every weekday here at Tokyo Disneyland or if this is kind of an unfortunate exception to the rule, but the lines are still crazy. 45-minute lines for Monsters, Inc., 45-minute lines for Splash Mountain. The line for the Beauty and the Beast ride that we're really wanting to ride, it was like up, what was the highest we saw it? 140, so definitely not what I expect from like a weekday crowd.
This is after we're optimizing and like trying to be strategic about it.
It's pretty crazy. But I'm so excited because we are finally getting closer in the line for the Monsters Inc. ride. This is a Tokyo exclusive, and Monsters Inc. is one of my favorite movies. I love Monsters Inc. I loved Monsters University, so I am so excited to finally experience a Monsters Inc. ride. It's gonna be fun. We got flashlights. Oh yeah, it's actually on. Ah, Sully! That was so much fun. I loved seeing all our favorite Monsters Inc. characters and hearing them speak Japanese. It actually reminds me a bit of the Toy Story ride, which I love, but there's no score. At the end, everyone wins. Speaking of Toy Story,
saved our lives. We are eternally grateful.
guys, I am so excited right now because these are the cutest Disney snack I could have ever asked for. Green alien emojis. This is the alien from Toy Story. I love this alien so much that literally in high school I had one of these little guys as a figure that I carried around in my golf bag, and he brought me good luck, I swear. I think these are all different flavors, so I'm gonna have to take just a bite so I can save some for iVEN too. Start with this one, I think it might be strawberry. It was really good. Got the delicious, sticky, gluttonous mochi here on the outside. And then the inside is like a strawberry pudding. But it has a little bit of like a yogurty, a little bit of like a creamy taste to it. So it's like this yummy, milky strawberry. This is very, very good. Let me bite some more heads in half. It's like a chocolate mousse inside of a sticky, delicious mochi. To get to eat something that's this cute and also tastes this good, that is a great intersection. Last mochi to try. Oh yeah. This one's like a delicious, eggy, creamy custard. Wow, yeah. As cute as it looks and as bad as you feel biting into something that looks this cute because you just want to keep it, like that's how adorable it is. It's also delicious. It's worth biting into for sure.
The future is boring.
Salted popcorn. We came to Plasma Ray's Diner because we needed some real food. It is getting late, the lines are getting long, and we are getting hungry. So we got this chicken curry with veggies, and talk about Disney magic. Look at this egg. I want to try this, but I'm also so sad. This Mickey egg is so cool. Like it's like exactly the soft yolk of the egg that Japan is known for, that they do so well. Okay. So good. The yolk is so creamy. This is like where you would buy a hot dog or a pizza at Disney World or Disneyland in California or Florida. But here we have like a delicious curry with vegetables in it and everything. So fun. It's a deep, rich, hearty curry flavor, and the vegetables, the carbs, the protein, like providing everything you need to keep going and power through these lines. You guys, the castle is all lit up, and this is our first time getting really close to it all day. It's so cool to see the big 40th for the 40th anniversary of Tokyo Disneyland.
Now, I love their color scheme and design choices with the 40th anniversary. Like, those colors look really good together.
It's so beautiful. Caramel popcorn, our fourth flavored popcorn of the day.
We're now sitting on the ground waiting for Electric Parade Dreamlights, which is Disney Tokyo's night show. Excited.
Here is what makes Tokyo Disneyland not as user-friendly as Tokyo or as Disneyland in the United States, is that they have now closed the line for the ride that I most wanted to ride today. They're turning people away, and this was like one of the only rides that is unique to Tokyo Disneyland. It was definitely the one that we were most looking forward to. We saved it for last, saved the best for last. But don't do that if you come to Tokyo Disneyland, because they will just say, we're closed. I don't know why. They will just close the line, and it's very sad, so don't do that. A warm drink from a vending machine at Tokyo Disneyland. It just doesn't get more Tokyo than this, actually. Drinking a warm drink and waiting in line for the Baymax ride. I really had my heart set on riding the Beauty and the Beast ride. I kind of thought this looked like a kiddie ride, and I didn't understand why the line was this long. But now that we're waiting in the line and we're watching the people interacting with the ride, with the music, I'm realizing that this is the most Tokyo of rides. Like if we were to have a Tokyo Disneyland experience that was like very Tokyo,
it would be riding the Baymax ride. Just the vibes, the atmosphere, everybody having fun, singing along, dancing to the songs, and everyone seems to know. I guess once you've been in line long enough, you start to know all of the songs, all of the dances. Everyone is videoing themselves as they go on it. And I even mentioned too, he's like, this seems like a kiddie ride, but then millennials and Gen Z have taken it over and they brought the TikTok dances and they brought the hype. And that is definitely what it seems like, and I love it. It's really cool though, because there's still a lot of kids riding it and having a lot of fun. It's nice. They're all in perfect harmony. I was definitely disappointed. I wish they had told us in advance. You know, it was definitely a bit of a bummer that they just kind of like, with over an hour left before the park closed, that they closed the Beauty and the Beast line. But now we're getting the real Tokyo experience, and that is pretty fun.
Some of the dancers on the sides, like if they don't work here, super impressive because of how synchronized and like memorized they have this dance.
And you get to just learn the dances and have fun. It kind of feels like you're at an arcade in Tokyo. It just makes it so special because of all rides. This is the one where you feel the most like you're in Tokyo right now. Like between the food and this ride, this is Tokyo. A lot of the people on the edges are just lined up having fun, maybe waiting for friends and family and just jamming out. Like the vibes are that good here. This is honestly my kind of nightclub. It's happening! Our last ride. Yes! Happy ride! That was epic. That was everything that I dreamed it would be in like the 45 minutes that I dreamed of this ride after the Beauty and the Beast ride was closed. But this was Tokyo, and that in and of itself is the most perfect way to end our day in Tokyo Disney. We had amazing food, we rode amazing rides, and we finished off with the most Tokyo ride you could ever imagine, and it was epic.
A perfect finale to a perfect day.
Thanks so much for joining us in one of the most magical places on earth. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It seriously helps us so much. Hit that like button. And join us on the next one for more Mad Adventures.